Play. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Hey guys, Ryan here, Bruno, Stuck of Commentary. I have Nuke the Stars alongside me yet again to bring you the third set of the Nate MSL 2009-2010. I don't know why I always add the year. Semifinals, God. Grand Finals! That's where we are at. Not I. Grand Finals. Yeah. Hey, Phil, what's today? It's the Grand Finals! For those of you wondering, Nuke's name is not actually Phil.
Yeah,
And neither is...
I'm not Phil.
Yeah, he's not Phil. So at the upper left-hand corner, we're going to have Flash as the yellow Terran. Forgot his race for a second for some reason. And as Zerg at the bottom right, we're going to have the brown Jaedong. When I say brown, I don't mean to instill that he might be Iraqi or whatever, Arabic, something. Yes. I hate brown people. No, I don't.
That was a stretch.
No, I just happened to say that. Happened to come out there.
Okay.
But give me an odd-eye, two-player map. Flash sending out early SCV here, actually. Wow. What this is... Oh, God. Might be... Okay, no, I was thinking those can't be. Felt it was might be a little bit early, but I think it just got kind of blown off because they were showing the weird screens instead of they're showing in-game. So timing got all screwed. But Flash just going to wall off. Probably going to go for good old standard Rex into Expo. And Jaedong, despite bringing some very innovative play in the first set, still, kind of lost just because Flash just did this awesome strategy out of nowhere. Just used 2 rays to pick off a crap ton of Guardians, which definitely didn't help Jaedong, but then just with an awesome drop strat, just got himself back into the game.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering why so many Zerg are going for Guardian strategies, because I really haven't seen a Guardian strategy work in a long time, especially against a Terran player. But here comes the hatchery up for Jaedong. He's scouting through, looking for proxies. He knows that Flash is going to do something fishy during this series. Known for going for bunker rushes recently to keep Zerg scared, but I'm really surprised that he hasn't done that yet. No bunker rushes yet. Of course, might go into the 4th game. He might bunker rush, so I'm definitely hoping to see that. I love bunker rushes. They're so exciting. But looks like Jaedong might actually go for 3 hatch again before spawning pool. Actually, I think that's very likely. He's going up here. Yep, another hatchery before the spawning pool. So this is his strategy. This is his build. To get up these hatcheries, get up more than usual Zerglings, I think. I think that is what he wants to do, get some Zerglings out so he can devote the rest of his larvae to getting out drones. He can drone up. There's finally the spawning pool, and Flash is going to go for his Expo. Very standard from these guys so far, so I'm expecting a big, epic battle.
Yeah, I like this strategy so far. In the first game, he went for that 12 pool, which gave him... basically let him get his Mutos out there at a very good timing. There kind of took advantage of Flash being a little bit complacent. Flash now getting his CV scout in. They're going to spot that is going to be the same build coming at him. Probably hasn't spotted the 3rd hatchery, hasn't seen it, but just by the time of the buildings, he should have a fairly good idea of what's going on. And yeah, this is going to allow Jaedong not to get his Mutalisks out fast enough to really do any sort of economic damage. Flash yet again going to go for eBay first. See, pretty much has the counter to this. Go for eBay first. Gets a scout first, then goes for eBay before, because he knows he can afford to. He doesn't have to have his stimmed units out that quickly. Basically just needs to get his weapon 1 as quick as possible instead, because he's going to have stimmed Marines ready no matter what happens. But overall, I really like strategies from both of these players. Jaedong's going to have a massive Muta army, and it's all really come down to what you manage to do with that. Odd Eye, I feel, has a slightly more comfortable map for Zerg than either Ultimatum or Match Point. But I still feel Jaedong really needs to win these next 2 games. Oh, gonna lose his own. Has 1 Marine in there for out of freaking nowhere. Came with a Marine in here to support SCV, trying to pick off something, but it lost his SCV in the process. Is he not even managed to pick off a drone? Sacrificing his initial Marine.
Yeah,
but yeah, funky play there.
Very unusual play from Flash coming out of this. You don't usually see a Terran go out with their initial just a couple of Marines. He had 1 Marine in. I think he wanted to kill 1 drone before he got out of there. He was going to lose that Marine no matter what, but he didn't manage to get any damage done. So it was a nice little payoff from Jaedong to take out both the SCV and the Marine. It's going to put Flash a little bit further behind. Here comes the lair and the evolution chamber from Jaedong. So it looks like he might be prepping up for a lurker build, maybe going straight for ultras. This is what I actually saw Type B go for against Flash on a similarly large map like this, go straight for ultras. It didn't work out for Type B, so we'll see if Jaedong decides to go for that kind of strategy. But Flash is going to be in the know as soon as he gets his scan up. He's going to have 2 scans, so he's going to be able to scan inside the main, know that there's a lack of buildings, and scan a little bit up if he has the star sense to do it. Spire coming up. So this is going to be a very strange build from Jaedong. He's going to go straight for mutas to harass, and then I think he's going to switch off into something else, most likely ultras, I think. I think he's going to try to do the ultra build, but whoa, I'm not sure if that's going to work out for him, especially with the Medic Marine strategy that Flash has been going for so much recently. Just so many Medic Marines. There's the scan, the double scan. He sees everything that's going on, so that's definitely good for Flash.
Yeah, this strategy from Jaedong, he's adding in quite a few Zerglings, so I think he might try to support his initial Mutos with some Zerglings in the ground and then transition into Ultras, as you say, quite possibly. But I feel it's dangerous. I'm not actually quite sure he might be have a drone at the upper right hand at the moment to move to actually expand. He is going to expand at the upper right, and Flash has some Medic Marines moving out. If he's scanned that upper right, Jaedong's going to be in a lot of trouble in that location. He's not going to have really much to defend it at all. So if Jaedong has some crazy instincts, he might move towards that and pick that off. There are Zerglings moving there. They have speed, I think. So it's all going to come down to whether Matt is on the bridge. We're going to see Jaedong. No, did not quite in the position to go for a surround, but at least distracting Flasher. So if Flash was thinking of going to the upper right hand, he's a little bit delayed right now. Going to be forced to move back a little bit across this bridge. Might still be going to the upper right hand. I think this actually has given Flash a clue that, okay, wait a minute, Jaedong wants to defend something. Probably a base at this upper right hand need to take care of. And if Jaedong wants to go for ultras, he needs that. He needs that right now. Putting down his turrets, meanwhile, floating up that barracks. And Flash actually not moving towards that upper right hand. Might actually get his Medic Marines surrounded. Almost a full surround on this. Completely going to lose all of his Medic Marines. Did have some reinforcements coming in to try to support, but that's not going to work out for him. Speed upgraded Zerglings. Oh, man. Going to pick almost everything off. Just reinforcements coming in a second time. He did manage to keep the medics alive, but lost all of his forces. Does have weapons one, but still losing that entire army was pretty bad. Queen's Nest coming in for Jaedong, so it might be an ultra build, but definitely they're losing all his Medic Marines pretty bad because the Mutas are going to be on the way now.
Yeah, it's kind of a greedy build from Jaedong. Well, I wouldn't say greedy. He just has this whole game planned out from the beginning. He tried to get out those ultras, but if he doesn't manage to fight back this Medic Marine squad, keep it from taking out that base over there at the 2 o'clock, he's not going to be able to support ultraless tech from only 2 bases, only 2 gases. So here come the mutas, starting things out with. I don't think he's going to pump too many more mutas than this, unless he's going for an